Hello there, folks. Time for another video and shave. Alrighty, still a little wet from the shower. Well, welcome to the weekend. I know what you're thinking. You're saying, it's November. What are you doing shaving? Well, of course I support cancer awareness and all that good stuff. But I shave through November. So sorry. But I do support, cancer awareness. And I know there's also suicide awareness prevention going on too. But I support all that. I really do. I just shave due to the fact that if I don't shave, my neck never, even when I was younger, I tried to grow a mustache, beard. It's irritating that I don't like facial hair. So that's why I love shaving. So anyway, I'm going to get on with the shave. I have something that I've been sitting on for a while. I have some Stubble Buster Game. Now you go, what is Stubble Buster Game? Well, if you look on the label, it says tangerine, sequoia, and sage. You'll see it up there in the corner. Or up on the top of the... There's no corner, it's round, dummy. Let's see. Yeah, now, there's other scents that are in this, so I'll leave the link, of course, in the bottom there. But this totally reminds me of another scent that I'm very familiar with. And if you folks were familiar back in the day with Reef Point Soap's Test Depth, it has that, it's not as strong as Test Depth, but it's there. I haven't lathered it yet. This is actually the first time I'm using the soap. But it's a pretty good match. Now, I know they don't claim this on Stubble Buster's website because I did look yesterday. But it's off of another scent which eludes my brain at the moment. But I know that Test Depth, it was after a scent called, EDT called Cool Water. Or a cologne or an aftershave called Cool Water. So that's what, I think it smells more like Test Depth than I do of actually what it says on their own website, which I'll leave the link down below. You can check it out. So, it's actually very cold morning here in New Jersey, so I broke out the old SHASH Bowl, the old marble bowl, and it's actually still warm because I had to soak it in some hot water, and I got some of that soap down there. That's also been soaking in some warm water, and I was gonna pick my my Semogue 1250 today because I'm kind of still breaking that brushing, but it's getting there. It's getting nice and bloomy. So, but I figured, you know what? I've been neglecting the 830, which has been my true and tried Semogue. So it's been soaking there while I've been in my shower. So I'm going to bowl out of that today. Now, before I skip anything else, I'm going to be using the Rex Ambassador today, because I've been neglecting this awesome marvel of razorness. And I am on, I think, number 5. Yes, I am on setting number 5 today. I don't know if you can see that. Setting number 5. And I have a blade in here, which I haven't used in umpteen months and months ago. Probably way over a year ago. Definitely never on camera. I'm using a Persona Platinum in there today on its first use. And yeah, fresh out of the shower. Everybody except for my son is out of the house right now. It is the weekend. It's actually a nice sunny morning so far. Sun's coming in nice and strong in here. It's a little chilly out today, but I like it. Hopefully my water will be nice and cold. So, yeah, I'm just keeping my face hydrated because I am out of the shower, and I'm actually not going to put on a pre-shave because I want to really check the soap out. I've used Stubble Buster in the past, but I haven't used the Game. In fact, I'm going to be shaving probably my next couple videos with Stubble Buster because I have a few of their soaps that I want to kind of get through that I haven't used. So anyway, man, hair in my mouth. Alrighty, so I'm going to bowl out of this with the Semogue $8.30. I almost said $12.50 because that's what I've been using. And so you can chill out while I hang out with me while I do it. Or you can go fast forward. Boy, this bowl's heavy. Or you can go grab a snacky. Well, I'll tell you what. When the soaps are warm. Oh, I just had a kitten break in. Staring me down. Yeah, so the mama kitty came back home from the vet yesterday after being spaded. She's actually doing real well. My granddaughter is actually very happy because that's actually her cat. Now this lather's going to be great because it's nice and warm. I put barely any in the bowl, so I hope I have enough. And it's such a nice lather that I actually got some all over my fingers. Like I said, that's the only downside to the Semogue 830 is its handle is very small. That's why usually with the 830 I like to face lather. But I wanted some little nice warm lather today, so I figured I'd stick that in the bowl. And I figured I'll keep the lather warm with the, look at that nice picky lather. So if you're not familiar with Stubble Buster, it's made by Ron, the same gentleman who also does Chisel Face. And I believe they moved their operations to Ohio, if I remember correctly. And there's two websites you can go to for Stubble Buster. You can go to their Stubble Buster website. I'll put the link down below. Or you can go to the Groomatorium website, which has Stubble Buster and Chisel Face and other soaps there. I think he also sells other manufacturer soaps on the Groomatorium website. I'm a big fan of Chisel Face, and I really like Stubble Buster, especially for the price. I mean, you know, this soap is $8.99. I've actually purchased all his soaps through Amazon just because I have so much Amazon credit. Always seems that way because I have kids. And I'm always either returning things or gift cards or whatnot. So I always have some Amazon credit floating around. I just took a little bit of that soap that was kind of flopped over the side there as a little bit of a pre-shave. Alright, so we're going to go with the Stubble Buster Game. See, to me, I get that cool water scent from that scent, but oh, it's so good. My lather is nice and warm. And you can see how that just explodes on the face. It took about, not too long to lather up. That's one thing I like about when the lather gets warm, either in a scuttle or a warm bowl. Seems to lather up nicely. And my 830 is so soft, it feels actually like a silver tip, gel tip badger. That's how soft my 830 board brush is here. That's so smooth. Yeah, I mean, look at that nice lather. Of course, I have it all over the place, but hey, that's what it's all about, right? Tell you what, my last shave was phenomenal. My shave that I did on Halloween, that was actually posted the day after Halloween, but still, that was such an awesome shave. I didn't even think anything was going to grow back. It was such a close shave. I'm actually glad my water's working because my wife said, she sent me a text this morning when she left the house with the kids that the water company was outside working on the water. So I was like, oh no. No water, that would have sucked. But the water works. Alright, so we're going to go with the Rex Ambassador. Setting number 5 at the moment. I don't know if I'll keep it on 5. With the Persona Platinum, which I haven't used this blade in, I don't even know when the last time. Gotta love the Ambassador. It's such a piece of artwork. It is made so well. I was so lucky that I was gifted this razor by 2 awesome gentlemen. That blade feels good in this razor. I could definitely feel the blade on setting number 5. I used to leave the Rex on 3 when I first started using it, but I found out that if I open it up a little bit, a little higher setting, a little greater blade gap, that it gets my trouble spots on my first and second pass a little bit easier. So my cleanup passes are less work to do. Yeah, I totally don't even remember the performance of this blade, and it seems rather a nice matchup in this Ambassador. Sometimes I don't like to speak too soon because you never know. Now getting back to the soap that I'm using, the Stubble Buster. Great name, by the way. I've used the Impertinent before. Actually, I think that's the only Stubble Buster soap I've used so far. And I have a few. So, very affordable soap. You get 4 ounces. And the performance is pretty darn good. I'll tell you what, the craftsmanship of this Rex is, I'm just like looking at it in the mirror going, this thing is just magically, spectacularly looking. It's like majestic. Yeah, and it shaves good. Wow. That feels pretty good. I'll tell you what. On setting 5 on the Rex Ambassador, wow. That is pretty close. The residual slickness is great on the Stubble Buster soap. Alrighty, I'm just going to turn this down a few notches. Let's see, I'm on 5 now. I am going to... That was a weird noise I just made. I don't have my glasses on, but I can see the little red dot. I'm going to go down to 3. I believe that's number 3 for my other passes. And just rehydrate the face. Make sure I don't have any lather up in the ears. Otherwise, I'll be crackling lather all day. The soap is so nice. I could feel how slick my face is already getting because that first pass pretty much took off everything, so my face is pretty glidey right now and slick. And the kittens are using the litter box, thank God. Because that's why I think one just came in here now. Alright. Nice warm lather on the face. That's like a custom shave. Custom warmth. Alright. Little kittens. Alright, let's go against the grain. I guess as I back this down to number 3. Against the grain. Persona Platinum Blade. It's actually supposed to warm up here in New Jersey this afternoon, I think. Got a little bounce on my face there. But the razor is gliding smooth. That's just me applying a little bit pressure there. I kind of have a tendency to do that sometimes. Especially when I get comfortable with a certain razor. I catch myself doing that with the almost said Rex, with the Rockwell. That's good. Yeah, the residual is very nice. Very nice and slick on that soap. You know, I don't see too many reviews on the Stubble Buster soaps. Sometimes I think that some YouTubers are like, I have to use the most expensive soaps, you know, in the shave world. Well, I use them all. I mean, I don't have some of the really expensive ones, but I have a lot of the more inexpensive soaps because I am on a really tight budget, especially after my surgeries. So and that was awesome. I said when I got out of the hospital, this sucker was waiting for me with a bunch of goodies from certain gentlemen who they know who they are, who are very, very awesome. That's what's so awesome about this shave, about all of us in this little shave community. Or some people also think that we're whacked out of our brains because, first off, we shave with the older, not that this is old, but the old style of shaving. And that we actually watch shaving videos. Like, my parents still don't get it. My mother and father are in their 80s and they're like, "You're crazy." They say to me. Now, my uncle, who passed away a few years ago, he was really still into traditional shaving. The problem is, I don't know what happened to his shaving gear. And my aunt has no clue either. I'm kind of bummed because he had some good stuff. And that was actually before I was into the wet shaving. I didn't think he was crazy, but I just thought it was, at that time I was young, I thought it was too much work, breaking out a bowl of soap and then making your lather when you can just get it out of a can. I'm actually gonna go back up for a sec just to hit that spot under my neck. I actually bumped it up to 6. And I do add the slickness, so good feedback. All right. So I went from 5 to 3 to 6. Oh yes, yeah, that got that perfect. Oh yeah. All right, that was awesome. Awesome right there, folks. Yeah, so the Rex was kind of all over the playing field today as far as settings. Wow, my face is still slick. That was just a quick cold water rinse. Just gonna rinse out the razor. Let me just open up a little bit. It already is at 6. This is such a finely crafted instrument, let me tell you. I'm so happy to have that razor in my possession. Alright, I'm just going to wipe down my counter since it looks like the big old disaster of a flood happens here, as it always does every week or every couple days I shave. Alrighty. Well, at least I didn't get any lather in the ear canals today. And like I saw some slickness on my face. Yeah, there was still a little bit of that residual slickness there. Yep, so you don't have to spend $5 gazillion on soap to get a great base with slickness and performance and scent. Like I said, the Stubble Buster is I think it's $8.99 or around that price. Very inexpensive. They do have matching aftershave splashes. I'm just not a big aftershave. Just wiping my mirror real quick here, folks. I'm not like a huge after splash guy. I'm more like the bombs. Well, it's just, I've always been like that. I mean, I do have splashes, and I do get in the mood for like some, aftershave. Mostly like a little panade, and I do have a couple artisan splashes, but I'm more of a bomb kind of guy. I don't know why. And I used to use splashes like for years and years, but like old school stuff like Old Spice and Aqua Velvet and those kind of scents, like Old English. Oh, I love Old English. But I fell in love with the bombs a few years back when it's just such a great post-shave feel. Alright, so let me just recap the shave before I put on any kind of post-shave. So Stubble Buster Game, which was tangerine, sequoia, and sage, and there's a few other scents, so check out their website. That's the label. Now, this is something else. I know this is trivial, but check this out. So when you unscrew the lid, right, you got the cap right there. You're like, okay, that's the cap. Now, look at the tub. There's a tub, there's a soap, and boom, it fits in the cap. You're like, yeah, so big deal. What's the big deal? The big deal is, there it is. So now I can just, if you lather up in the container, you can just put it off to the side. You don't have to worry about throwing the lid someplace else or sliding off the lid because it doesn't fit. Look at that. It sits right in there. I could shake that all day. I know it's stupid, but to me, little thing like that, awesome. And chisel faces are the same way. There's a few manufacturers out there that do that, but a lot of them don't. So, hats off to Ron at Stubble Buster there for making that happen. Good deal. Anyway, wow, the face feels great. So like I said, that was Stubble Buster Game. That was this Semogue. The Semogue, I almost said SH instead of SE. That's the Semogue 830. Oh yeah, look at that lather in there. That's some good stuff. Look at that. Blah, 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 blah. Playing with my lather. Playing with the lather. Now, let me just give that a quick little rinse off in the sink. Yeah, I figure since I've been, when I do use a board brush, I've been using the 1250. I still am in the search, of which I do own. I still have two more Semogues I have to find. I have the Semogue Owners Club, which I don't remember the model number. That has a big bore knot in it, and I do also have the Semogue 2000. I gotta find those two brushes. I don't know if I have them in my storage unit or if they're in one of the many Rubbermaid totes around the house. I don't know. But I will find those. I would like to find the Owners Club one because I know that has I also think the 2000 has a larger knot in it. The Semogue 830 and 1250 that I use, they have 22 millimeter knots in them, which is perfect for this size bowl or for most of my scuttles. Now see, look at the bloom on that 830. That's awesome. Now my 1250 is getting there. Now my 1250 is dry right now, but it's getting there. It's getting out there, starting to look good. It's getting soft now. This sucker, those bristles are so soft. It's just like, It's a good scent that's still on there. Good stuff. Look at that big ol' bloomin' onion. She has her own little... Whoa, no! Just knocked over like 4 razors on my holder. Oh no. The Rockwell's gonna be mad because the Rockwell took a tumble. That's okay. What else fell down? Not too bad. Alright, so. Oh. Razor. Lost my train of thought. The Razor was the Rex Ambassador. Originally I had it on 5. Went down to setting number 3. Went back up to setting number 6. And blade in there is the Persona Platinum. Let's see if we can... It's kind of stuck to the bottom cap. There you go. I don't remember the last time I used this blade, but it was definitely nice and smooth. I mean, look at that precision machining on that top cap. That's such an awesome piece of gear right there. Everything is smooth on this razor. The knurling is phenomenal. The lettering is great. Good stuff. Really enjoy this razor a lot. I really do. I am so lucky to possess this razor too. So lucky. Alrighty. Oh, and the bowl. Let me rinse that out real quick. That's my SHASH Bowl. There's a logo on the front of it here, so it weighs a metric ton. It's got nice little ridges inside, and the ridges aren't sharp, so you don't have to worry about it tearing up your brush. I've had a few bowls in the past where the ridges were a little on the rough side, and you know, it could fray out your brush a little bit. And what's nice about this bowl is you can protect yourself against a intruder. No, I'm kidding. What's nice about the bowl is it's solid marble. So if you put hot, or if you like kind of soak it in hot water, I usually soak it in hot water up to the lip, so the water doesn't go actually in it with my soap in it while I'm taking a shower, and it'll stay warm throughout the entire shave, kind of like a scuttle where you put water inside of it, except this you just kind of heat it with the water. And it does weigh a ton, but it's a good ball, and it's pretty inexpensive. I mean, it's around 20 bucks, I think, and it's still available on Amazon. I'll leave the link, of course, to that. Where'd the label go? Oh, there it is. It's a little hard to see sometimes when you're half blind like I am. Good ball. Good little ridges inside. Weighs a ton. Yeah, you can beat somebody with that. Alrighty. Now, my face is nice and dry. Boy, it is smooth. Is there anything beyond baby butt smooth? Because it is really smooth. Now, I was really impressed the other day on the... I used a non-scented Cremo post-shave balm. And today I feel like, you know what? Even though it is a little cooler out today, but it is warm in my house because when the sun comes out, my house heats up nice. Got skylights everywhere, so I'm going to use the cooling Cremo today. I don't remember what this one smells like. I know the unscented has that little bit of medicinal smell, but I think this one, I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since I've used this too. This is more kind of unscented than the unscented. It has that menthol scent. Very pleasing. It goes on just like the unscented. Very nice. Yeah, and this is another balm that's very affordable. This one is 4 ounces, and I think it was just $1 more. I don't remember the exact price, but I think it's around $7 or $8. I'll leave the link. One day I'm going to have to do a Cremo shave. I do have a few of their shave soaps, but I think they're the non-lathering type that you don't use a brush with, so I usually don't use those on camera. Yeah, the balm has that soothing, cooling feeling, but it's not overpowering, like your eyes don't water, or at least mine don't. It feels good. Now I know the unscented soaked right in, and this seems to be doing exactly the same. Wow, my skin is like, for a 53-year-old skin, it feels really freaking good. Let me tell you. I wish I would have taken care of my skin in the 20s. But I shaved with the cartridge when I was in my 20s. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I wish I would have opened my eyes and got into this. I mean, I've been doing this since 2006, so I could have been doing this since the 80s. this is so awesome. Alright folks, so enjoy your weekend. And if you liked my shave today, my video, thumbs up. If you didn't like it, say, Glenn, you stink. Get off of YouTube. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate it. And yeah, good stuff. So until next shave, Glenn signing off.